I felt really good about our effort in the first half. I was disappointed in the way we started in the second half. I thought the energy we played with, we didn't have that right to start the second half. And then we got it back and fought and built a lead. We were up 5 with 3:20 left. And just struggled to get any kind of good shots, and we got some good shots. We just didn't step up and make them. And to give Wisconsin credit, I thought Taylor Wirtz was really outstanding. Her 3 to start the overtime, she made a big shot there, and then Nicole Ballman hit some big shots as well. And give those guys credit. They shot 9 for 23 from three-point line, 54% in the second half, and didn't miss a shot in overtime. So Wisconsin stepped up and made plays, and give them credit for that. And I was proud of a lot of things we did, but we just didn't make enough plays to get it done. Yeah, I thought we were a little sluggish start. They got a 3, and offensively, we just didn't look like a lot of kids wanted to take shots, and that was disappointing. You got to have that self-belief to get me the ball, and we lacked a little bit of aggressiveness, I would say, throughout the overtime that we had most of the night.
Alexis, just when you're hitting those jump shots, how important is that for your game to kind of open everything up and keep the defense honest?
I think it's really important to be able to knock it down so I can open up the court for my teammates as well. So because I think last year they just sagged off of me. So in order for them to be honest, I had to knock it down in order to open it up for the rest of my team to make plays. So.
Jackie, there were a couple times in the game where I think you guys were up like 7, and then Wisconsin got back in it. Just how were they able to get back into it, and you guys weren't quite able to pull away from them at a couple of junctures in the game?
I think they capitalized on our mistakes, and again, give credit to Wisconsin. They capitalized and they made their shots while we struggled to make our shots. So they capitalized and we just didn't make shots, and we could have won that, but tough loss. Move on to the next.
Are you still pretty happy with the defense to force 30 turnovers? Is that?
Yeah, I thought we played a lot of energy and did a lot of things. If you told me before the game they'd have 30 turnovers to our 13, and we're playing at home, I think we have a pretty good chance to win the game. It'd be plus 17 in turnover margins. Disappointing to not come away with a victory.
How important is that? They have 48, 33 on the glass, but you guys getting like 17 turnovers. Is that going to be a key for you guys this season to force those turnovers?
Yeah, I think we've got to be a team that forces. But we should have got more offensive rebounds. We missed 53 shots, and 10 offensive rebounds. Not a very good percentage on that. We did a better job keeping them off the glass, on the offensive rebounds, but we should have got more. And that was disappointing. I thought Ivory did a good job going to glass, and we didn't have many others going to the offensive boards.
Did you feel like you were kind of in control there?
Yeah, I did. We were up 5 and felt really good. I think Ivory got a wide open 3 in the corner. Yeah, we got some good looks and just struggled to put them away. Taylor Wirtz hit a really big 3 with 1:29, I think, to tie it up. Yeah, and they're just disappointed in the shots that we got and that we didn't take advantage of the opportunity down the stretch.
Has this team shown that from time to time where they have, I suppose every team that tries to this is pretty promising.
Yeah, it was. We just didn't shoot a real good percentage. In the first half, I was really proud of the way we played in the first half. We were up 3, even though we shot 29%. I liked most of the shots that we got throughout the game, and we just didn't take advantage always. We lacked fluidity. I think we wanted it to get the shot a little bit too quick at times instead of break them down, and that's something we need to get better at, is when the shot doesn't present itself, is to continue to drive and kick and get some other action as well.
What kind of things did Wirtz present that you tried to counter, and why was she so tough to you?
Yeah, I think she just did a good job making shots. She shot 9 for 15 from the floor, hit 4 threes. She had a couple of good drives. There was a time there, second half, we got a lead, and then they got to the rim. Wirtz had a couple of good drives. Morgan Page had a couple of good drives. Their seniors stepped up and made some really good plays. And then I thought Michaela Johnson, posting in the overtime, getting some layups in the overtime hurt us as well.
Jake, what was it like for you? You did have help, but what was it like to battle with Johnson? Or what did you try? I guess what kind of things you tried to do, and what emphasizing in play?
As a team, we emphasize in front of the post and pushing them back and really kind of making sure that the offense doesn't even think about passing it to her. I had my team behind me for the game, and they had my back. Of course, she got some shots up. She made them. I mean, she's that type of player.
Particular skills or things that are difficult to deal with?
I mean, she's a good post. I mean, she
She's
does
very
some things,
aggressive, she's
yeah.
long.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good build. She's aggressive, like Coach said. She doesn't give up. I mean, she knows the game pretty well. She has a good head for the game, and she made the shots.
Alexis, I think Ben pointed out that tonight you got as many threes as you had all last season. Is there something going on with you in the practice, or are you trying to emphasize that into, kind of incorporate that into your game?
Yeah, my team, my coach is just telling me to have confidence and shoot the ball, just have that gimme mentality that Coach B says, and just getting in the gym and just getting extra shots up is what's helped me a lot.
Now, what kind of improvements have you seen?
Yeah, I think she looked a lot better shooting the basketball, and looks a lot more comfortable from the three-point line, which was really good. I think she's more active defensively, plays harder, and in better shape than she probably was last year. But just the willingness to want to shoot the basketball.
What does tonight tell you about what this Big Ten slate is going to kind of be like this season?
Every game's going to be a battle, and it's anyone's game, and it's going to come down to heart each game. So we just got to bring it.
Conference better this year than last year, Matt?
Yeah, it is. No question, top to bottom, it's significantly better. Penn State kind of led the way last year, but there's just a lot of teams, and it showed on last night. Indiana wins at home against Iowa, and Northwestern just about knocks off Nebraska. And Purdue gets beat by Ohio State, so shows a lot of parity in the league. So we're going to have to grow and get better.
You got Northwestern next. What do you see?
Yeah, they've got 3 outstanding freshmen. I think 3, and I can't imagine there's too many teams. Maybe North Carolina, they might have the second best freshman group in the country. The one kid's from Minnesota was McDonald's All-American, and they played really well at Nebraska. Had a great chance to win that game.
Well, Alexis, I know you guys went through this a couple times last year with the schedule kind of being pretty compact and heavy. You're going into a week where you play 3 games now, Monday through next Sunday. The fact that you guys are off from school, does it help a little bit with trying to deal with something like that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think so. You just focus on basketball, nothing else to worry about. So I personally enjoy it.
Do you actually like playing that game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it at all. Like, I like playing games back to back. It keeps going. You got to move. It makes you have to just go on to the next game, think next game mentality, I think. So.
All right, anything else?
Thanks, guys.